Hello, welcome to a very special Vega Goose Says. Today we're talking about viewer mail. We have some excellent questions today, including a few who actually let me use their name. Maybe some of you will believe that these actually are real questions. Like last time, I'm going to be looking at the list I have right here just to make sure I don't get anything wrong. And let's get into it. This is the first question. Now, our first question is an anonymous question. It says, what's your least favorite video game of all time? Well, that's a hard one because there are a lot. And I know some people would put games like, say, Mind Jack or Ride to Hell or games like that. Me, I'm going old school. I'm going back to a NES game from a long, long time ago.
Are you ready for some action? Some Action 52?
Anyone who had the misfortune of having this cart handed to them knows the horror of which I speak. Now, to make it a little more clear, I'm going to put a review in the description you can go and watch about this game, if you want to call it that. 91 was a bad year when this was in your room. Let me tell you that right now. Our next question comes from, and I'm hoping I said this right, Rich Ami from Facebook. He asks, are you planning to review the Harry Potter films? And as a matter of fact, I am. I'm going to be doing something a little bit special with the Harry Potter movies. I'm not going to go into much detail now, but stay tuned, and you'll see something real special real soon involving Goose and Harry Potter. Next question. Next question is another anonymous one. It says, you seem to be angry in some of your recent vids. Is this a change for the show? No, I assure you it is not. I just happen to have been angry over certain issues over the last couple of weeks, and it just happens to be stacked right after the other. This is not going to turn into the Angry Goose Show. You have my word on that. I don't want to be angry all the time. In fact, I don't like being angry most of the time. It just kind of works out that way. Thank you very much for your question. Next question is anonymous again. I've been looking to get into YouTube, but I'm a little bit worried I'll make a lot of mistakes and make a fool of myself. Any advice? Trust me, I know all about making a fool of yourself. Remember this? I can get my hands on it, but that may be a while. The next review will be Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. Yeah, just remember, no matter what you did, if it's a bad idea, just move past it. Don't worry about, oh, people are going to say this, they're going to make fun of you. People are going to make fun of you no matter what. You can't let that affect your decision whenever you're doing an idea. If it's good on your head, give it a shot. Worst case scenario, you put it into your bad idea file. Thank you very much for your question. Next one. Next question comes from Dark Warrior Kane on YouTube. It says, do you have anything to say about the United States government shutdown? Well, actually I do. You see, we apologize for interrupting this broadcast. However, due to HDL's not wishing to become a political site, we have decided to trim this out. It is not our place as a video game website to speak publicly on it. We now return you to Vega. That's all I have to say about that. Our final question comes from Aiden Crawl of Facebook. What would you do if Hold the Line shut down? Well, as bad of a day as that would be, which I really don't foresee happening, HTL is more than just a website now. It's become a community. The people I have met, the friends that I have made since joining this site, will last me years down the road, whether the website Hold the Line exists or not. Same with these videos. The only difference is it will not have the HTL branding at the end. That's it. Otherwise, this is who I am. And this site allows me to be a little bit more out there than my own channel would be. But not much would change were the site to go away, other than I wouldn't have a place to check on every few hours. As if for the viewer mail section, I thank you all very much for your questions. And I urge anyone who has any questions they'd like to ask, please post them. Now for our channel of the week. Now this channel is, I don't know if many of you have heard of it. You probably have. It's the Epic Rap Battles of History. Now as many of you may know, today starts their third season of Epic Rap Battles of History. First two seasons were fantastic, and I expect the third to be as well. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. The link will be below in the description. Until next week, my name is Vega Goose saying, we're all stories in the air. Make yours a good one, and I'll see you next time.